Hello everybody, this is PyroWaffel and welcome back for some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we're gonna do something a little bit more different. A little bit more, I mean just generally a little bit different. And that is we're watching a replay. As you guys can see, I can see both teams. Something I came up with. Because of my sickness, I'm a little bit behind recording schedule. So I decided maybe try out something new. So I found this awesome website called Hotslots. I'm gonna probably put it in the description. And I looked for interesting replay and I found this one. It sounded good. I don't know how it's gonna be working out, but we're gonna talk about it in just a second. And so I have to thank here Mr. or Mrs. Mardis. I think. Well, yeah, there we go. It's gonna be our ETC player. So thank you very much. Little shout out to you. And let's watch this this game. So we're gonna have a Tyrande, Janna, Zeratul, Gaslon, ETC versus Nova, Sonya, Zeratul, and Lily, and then a Vala. Nothing too uncommon, pretty straightforward teams. This is also Hero League, I wanna point out. I didn't bother about looking at the quick matches. I feel Hero League is always a little bit more intense and a little bit more exciting because people actually have something to lose. So, we have the normal split up in 2-2s, especially with the first two temple being this one and this one. You kind of want to be ready and have some more people around this general area. I'm kind of marking with my mouse right now. Can I ping? No, I don't think there's pinging actually in the game. Yes, there is. See, he did it. So temples are up. I'm still kind of recovering from a cold. Still having a little bit of a throat issue, but I'm getting over it. So, I always find it really helpful to control this watchtower before the battle. And how it normally works out that teams split up and decide to go for either one. Like, one team goes for the top one, the other one goes for the middle temple. And from the looks of it, none of the teams are actually capturing any of the towers. There we go. Red team finally got the top tower, top temple, whatever. 3v2 situation right now here, especially with the Lily support, is gonna be. Actually, they are able to get the kill there with Zeratul helping out. Nice rotation from him over there. And now they're just gonna push out Valda, while blue team is just gonna be capturing middle temple without any competition. Blue hasn't actually captured the top one, so all the shots are still for grabs, but all the HPs are dropping very low. Hopefully the double support is gonna help out the red team. Here come the heals and some shields. But this temple is over, so now the rest of the blue team can rotate now towards the top temple, and they pick up another kill. And Nova in serious issues right here, and she goes into cloak. Is she gonna escape? And while this wild goose chase is going around, red team is just gonna go for the rest of the temple. That was a misplay, in my opinion, from blue team. They had the upper hand, especially because they picked up off a kill. I think if I looked right before they rotated top, they could have probably marched in there. Now, if I were Gaslow, I would rotate to bottom lane to kind of set up for the next temple spawn right here. But I'm not in the game. I'm just watching. I should also probably blend out this little menu down here. Can I? I could toggle it. Note to self, I should do that. So, for the beginning I have to put a little graphic over there. And then I switch it later. Could speed it up a teeny tiny little bit. Nah, I don't like it. We're gonna watch the whole game. I feel like speeding up can get too hectic later on, especially in team fights. So, okay, guess we'll actually rotate a bottom lane. Is that the legendary skin? I think it is. Yeah, it is. And just think of it, my Gaslow I think is only level 4. I don't really play Gaslow that much. Still a lot of battle dealing going on top. Generally around the 3:30 or 4-minute mark, you wanna kinda capture this camp right here. And the reason being, the third temple generally spawns around 5 minutes. And let's see if I'm a liar or not, but I'm pretty sure it does. Like 5, there we go. So while this bruiser camp is now pushing in this lane, this entire team can rotate bottom to capture this. So you're kind of doing damage in 2 lanes. Or at least in 1. And because red team kind of slapped and missed the opportunity, this is going to be pushed in now. Or it's going to get pushed in. And there's some extra damage. Free damage on the offensive defenses. The nice thing about they have ETC, it's this giant wall of meat, which kind of really helps pushing in. They do have Sonya and they have the double support, so Sonya is gonna be an issue. Because with the heal and support, they can stay alive. So the longer the team fight lasts, the more of an advantage that red team is going to be. And that's general, and at least this is all talking out of my personal experience. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. We can talk about it. But if your team lacks in support, you want the fights to go over quick. Don't drag them out, because then they're just gonna heal up and kick your butt. Kick your butt. And it's gonna be a nice little temple again. So on the temple count, we have right now 2 for red team and 1 for blue. We can kind of see that in the lanes as well. Let's see. Look what the bruiser camp did all this. Destroyed a tower, a gate, and almost a second tower. And that's pretty much free damage, because the enemy wasn't there really to defend it. And this, on the other hand, is a free kill. Nice little gank from red team. How are the other lanes doing? See. So red team seems like to finally go for the mercenaries. Red team should be a little bit more on point of that. Mercenaries on the map are nothing else than mini objectives. And Series of the Storm is a very objective based game. There are things you should do to win the game. That's why there's no such thing as laning phase. It's all about grabbing those camps. So, at least for the whole reason that your enemy can't. What did I miss? And ignoring those camps and let them run out, because look at this. Okay, 1 more minute. But this camp should have already been taken a long time ago. And here's some more extra, a little bit of a free damage. Nice scouting of Tyrande. At first I thought it was Sylvanas just because of the skin, but no, that's not the case. He actually popped the ultimate there. And the Lily support is just so strong. Like, she can just follow and absorb all that damage with the damage reduction and extra health. And Lily is just healing everything up. So, losing 2 people now, actually only 1. And another temple spawn. But from the looks of it, the teams are just gonna be splitting those up. Nice and sharing. Oh, a little bit of a miss there for Nova. But no real danger for any teams. Blue team is using the time to actually push out more lanes. This Gasol is doing some real work, really pressuring those lanes. And while the team is just pretty much getting this temple for free, he's just pushing in the lane. This should either be punished by engaging and killing him, or going for the second temple. Because now there are only 3... Okay, now there are 4. Fine, there were 4 people and 1 was up there. No, actually I was right. He had all rights to do so. Take it back. Now, yeah, okay, Vala is actually gonna spot it. She actually signals her teammates that something needs to be done. Here comes the stun on Tyrann. Oh, what a nice pickup. This little combination just worked out so well. Look at this. What a nice... How do you call it? I'm actually speechless. I'm actually like have holes in my vocabulary right now. What I'm trying to say. What a nice execution. That's what I mean. That's what I was trying to say. Here we go. Man, that was just done very well. Jumping on the Janna in the back lane because she's the main damage and just singling her out. And Vala just walks up and could set it up perfectly. That I didn't stop it. And just let her sit there and set it up so perfectly. It's kind of surprising. Also kind of suspicious. You should know, especially with a Vala, with a Nova around. If you see a Vala just jumping into the enemy's team, going for a straight target, you should know that something iffy is going on. Also, that Nova was exposed. Should have already been spotted. And this is what I mean. If you don't take your objectives, the enemy is gonna take it. And those are some free golems. Now, we have all tier 1s down on the blues team side. But only the top camp remains, tier 1 remains for red. Very nicely spotted. And it's gonna make it very hard for blue team to contest the mid temple. And I actually want to say that they can't really do anything. I mean, they could engage, but with a double support and with Vala and Sonya there, it's gonna be tough. Nova shouldn't be sent to a lane to clear up. That's a terrible idea. Send Tessida there and leave Vala. But she's just taking so long. She could have already been cleaned out. Now we have all 5 blues collectived here, but they decide to split up again. They know that she's there. What are they going to do? Engaging on Lily is gonna be difficult. Oh, nice burst damage. They actually get her. A little bit too confident there on Red's side. Let's see if they can get more. Nice body blocking from ETC. He goes invisible. Nova kinda exposed herself a little bit out of place there and get picked up. And with the supports down, the rest of the team is going to fall now as well. And that's... yeah, 4 free kills for the red team, and they're just gonna be pushing in the lane. This is gonna be the first keep of the game. Looks like it. And therefore the advantage goes to the blue team for now. And it seems like they're just gonna go for the red team's mercenaries. Bruiser camp, I mean. Easy peasy. Lily has to be a little bit more careful there. She's a little bit out of position. And the rest of the team is not there to help her. Now... we have another 2 temple situation. So They could play it safe and go for one, and then the other. Lily was not there to help to heal Sonya, and therefore Sonya melts pretty quickly. So this was one of those risk-reward situations. They're trying to engage, and the burst damage of the blue team is just so strong. They kind of like turned around and start picking off targets. Lily was a little bit out of position to heal the teammate. She was over here where the team was the fight was happening over here. But Valor decided to split off and at least get the bottom temple. Very smart. We see Zeratul now moving in. And he is planning on contesting that. Now, are they gonna be able to get... Yep, they're gonna get that keep. So that temple is already worth it. Is she gonna be able to get the kill? That's going to be the question. Oh, here comes the jump in. A stage dive, actually. Haha, I remember names. I don't remember his other ultimate name, but that one is called stage dive. Right now I'm second guessing myself. Ha, stage dive, I was right. Totally. 2 minutes on this. Boss is up. Bell is down. So this will be another good time to go for the boss. Everybody meet Xander. We don't like him when he bugs, cause it kind of ruins my videos, and sometimes makes me to have to edit extra things, which is extra work, which is not nice. I don't dump coffee on your homework, right? So here we see this whole situation I was talking about, like blue has the damage on its side. So they're chasing red, which is a normal reaction. That's what we should see. Because now the question is, can red tank enough damage to turn it around? And the answer is no. They lost another team fight. They did actually get also Nova there. Look at that. Vela extremely out of position here. And by extremely I mean she's just in a disadvantage, with the rest of the team being up and her being like only 2 versus 4 other players. They do spot them now, so they know that they're there. That's at least as good. Or it could get ugly. But blue is finally able to get their boss of the game, so you have to keep in mind that team fights are gonna get more and more critical the later the game gets, because the death times are like at this point it's a minute. If I didn't look now, but I'm pretty sure it's a minute. A minute's a long time in a game which is only normally last 20 minutes. It's 1/20th. Yep, they know that Vela is there. They got this temple for sure. They will not have a ETC for the next fight though. Sonya extremely out of position, but the timing of this boss couldn't have been any better. Because now, even they are in a disadvantage. Oh, actually it's even. But I missed this complete fight. They were able to pick off a couple targets here. And another one. Now ETC is the one who's really disturbing the red team, just being in there and just being generally annoying, but he finally takes enough damage that even he has to retreat. But see this? Sneaky little guy he is. Just going for the camp. He's just like, you know what guys, go ahead fight, I'm gonna go for the objective. And that's a critical point, like I said before, it's an objective based game. Give me a second. So who has done at the end more damage, the red team or blue team? I think the blue team has. They clearly got more shots of those temples, and those extra kills I mean, okay, it's a minute death time, but now the question is, they have to make those kills they got worth it. Sorry about that. What am I missing? A little bit of an emergency, but we're back now. It just causes me to do more editing, and everybody loves that. No worries. Oh man. So, here we have another team fight. I can't really tell how it's going. One member of each team is dead. Blue is retreating. And like I said before, the longer this team fight is dragging out, the more of an advantage the red team is going to have. As long as the red team has mana. That is, of course. So, this is the really critical one. I, honestly, haven't seen one game in which the game lasted longer as when this moment happens. Like, all 3 temples. So, blue team technically just has to go for 1, and they know it. 1 temple is enough to kill the base. Red team is gonna try to go for 2. So now it's a little bit of a damage race almost. Blue team kinda has to delay it. But look at this. This is like still damage needs to be done to the base. And red is already losing. It's gonna be very close. But now with blue interfering in mid lane, this is gonna be the game for blue team. Right here, right now. Right? Is this enough? Oh man. It might actually not be. Because blue is losing control of the middle temple. And this might be the end. 19%, 29. Holy crap. And oh wow. What a base race. This really like the description says very close game Sky Temple. I had no idea this is gonna be this close. What a great finish. Alright. I'm gonna be working on the editing right now. And then the video is gonna should be up in like 3 hours. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you'd like to show some support, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about the whole replay situation. This might be another alternative thing I can do when I don't have enough. Well, this takes about the same time. Doesn't matter. Just let me know what you guys think. Is it interesting or not? And then tomorrow, shit, I was gonna announce the contest this week. I guess we have to wait till next week. Hi, cat. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Boop.